By request, Kickassfacts, lefties. Pew, 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 pew! Left-handed people have larger corpus callosums, which links the brain's hemispheres and makes memories clearer in the mind, so they have a better chance of remembering information. About 12% of the population is left-handed. Christopher Rubeck, PhD, an economist at Lafayette College in Easton, Pennsylvania, found that lefties earn slightly more than their right-handed peers who work at the same jobs, although another study I read said the opposite. I don't know what to believe anymore. According to the study in the Journal of Mental and Nervous Diseases, musicians, painters, and writers were significantly more likely to be left-handed. Left-handed people were considered unlucky, weak, crooked, and even evil. The word sinister even comes from the Latin word for left. In the Middle Ages, lefties were associated with the devil and often accused of witchcraft. And even as recently as the 20th century, left-handed students were forced to learn to use their right hand. Most strokes or brains that occur on the left side will have an adverse effect on language. After a stroke, lefties are more likely to faster recover their language ability. Lefties have an advantage over right-handed opponents in certain sports, such as boxing, tennis, or baseball, because righties don't train against lefties as often and are less comfortable facing off against them. Experiments show that when given two tasks to complete simultaneously, southpaws are better at multitasking. This is because right-handed people tend to solve problems by breaking them down into parts and analyzing each piece one at a time, whereas left-handed people look at the problem as a whole and use pattern matching to try and solve it. In one British study, the fetuses of super-stressed pregnant women were more likely to touch their faces with their left hands than their right. This could be the first signs of a left-handed child. In a 2008 Swedish study of moms and their 5-year-old children, women who were depressed or stressed during their pregnancies were more likely to have left-handed kids. Among the Incas, left-handed people were seen in a favorable light. Those who were lefties were believed to have spiritual abilities, including the power to heal. Researchers who study wild chimpanzees have noted that they are more likely to favor their left hands while performing skills that require fine motor coordination, such as termite fishing. However, the chimps would prefer their right hand when performing tasks that require brute force, such as nut cracking. Despite most of the world's overcoming the stigma surrounding left-handedness, in many countries it is still rude to give something to someone with your left hand. It's also considered rude if you pick things up to eat. It is also considered rude if you pick things up or eat with your left hand. I glitched. Left-handed people are called other names such as southpaw, mollyduker, cuttywifter, and goofy-footed. A study has found left-handed people are better drivers and are in far fewer accidents than righties. And veterinary lecturer Janice Lloyd found that almost 50% of dogs favored their left paws. Kangaroos also appear to be exclusively left-pawed.